And we are back. I'm the only person here. So I am back. I'm back. And it is now time to head to one of my favourite planets in the game, Planet Eudora. A relatively safe planet despite everything that's going on.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant!
Yes, sir.
You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
To Drek's credit, he has got quite stylish hair. I'll give him that much. I do like his hairstyle. But anyway, this is Planet Eudora. Overall, it's actually pretty similar to Nivalis. There's no water here. This is all on some high cliffs. Other than that, it's actually pretty similar to Nivalis, but I do like this planet more than Nivalis. Don't ask me why. I just do. So a lot of it's all sorts of like a logging sort of thing going on around here. And we can take care of these guys, and I think this is actually a planet where we can get one of the best weapons in the game. Which we shall find out right now. There they are. Ooh, just enough. Fingers crossed I don't have to buy anything at the end. I don't think I do. I believe we get the suck cannon, we just find that at one end. At the other end we just get rid of Drek's, the robot guy he was just talking to, no problems at all. So we're not in any fear of running out of anything, of not having enough bolts here. What I just got was the Glove of Doom, I believe its name is, yep. Which I will show off when we have a number of enemies. First, actually, I can show it off right here. So, it sends out the Gadgetron agents. There's supposed to be a cutscene that plays when you get it. I'm pretty sure there is. But for some reason I didn't get one. I mean, that's something to the Sand Mouse, but I thought they did it as well. I'm gonna go check, once I know where it is. Nope. Never mind. We can get ourselves another skill point without the blaster. And you need to shoot 10 things that are flying around here. Unfortunately, everything moves at such a snail's pace. And the blaster's got rather limited range. Look, how is that not there? And no matter how big anything looks, it goes down in one shot. That's 3. We need 10 in total. And this is what you're going to be doing on a lot of planets. Over half of them, I believe, have this sort of thing. You've got to shoot something that's floating around in the sky. Nivalis has one as well, but we weren't able to get that one yet. That one only requires you to shoot one. A lot of them will require the use of the Visibomb gun, and they are a pain in the ass. Because they require you to be pretty accurate with the damn thing. And the Visibomb gun doesn't have the best turning. I mean, you could probably just find this bolt out of shit just because you wanted to entertain yourself by destroying everything. Pretty easy skill point, all things considered, and I completely ignored a gold bolt that is right over here. Whoops. No, Ratchet, no backflips. Come on, Ratchet. Surprisingly well hidden. But I always take this sort of advice from Robert Downey Jr. in Sherlock Holmes. There's nothing more elusive than an obvious fact. We'll get up there. There we go. I was doing it the wrong way. And I'm pretty sure that one we acquired in that gold bolt we got on top of all of the cases in Kerwan, we were further away from it when that cutscene activated. So why is it got to be different there? Because that would eliminate the challenge. Which way am I going? We're gonna have to go the way that isn't closed off. Woo! Doing that sort of hitting a wall with a long jump. It's killed me many times in Super Mario 64, so it's probably not a good idea to do it here. Oh, this isn't real. It's a big fat phony. I should have a second route. What way is my second route? It should be up there. Oh, trespasser. Yeah, there it is. Duh. Dumb moment. Mind farts, I believe they're known as. So this is simple enough. Do this with the analog stick. I prefer to use it with the D-pad. Because when I use the analog stick, I tend to accidentally end up going up and down through the rings. And I do it with the D-pad occasionally as well, but I just do it with the analog stick more. This is where we need to make use of our helipack. And we needed the helipack to get to Eudora anyway, so it makes sense that they'll want us to make use of the helipack. By the way, the graphics do tend to glitch out here, at least in the HD version. I don't know if it's in the PS2 version or not. But the graphics do like to glitch out a bit, like that. Nothing major. Now, the worst thing that we ever get in terms of technical hiccups is the slowdown. Even then, that's probably HD only. Ratchet Clank is one of those games where, I'm guessing because it's more cartoonish, whenever there isn't really much in the way of like a full motion cutscene. Because those things look horrible in some games. God of War, I am looking at you. Unfortunately. Kratos, you look awful. Or we can completely ignore the one above us and just go for the further one. I never used that. In fact, I completely forgot it even existed. Okay, so now we start getting the barriers. This is where they become very, very annoying. Because he is currently blocking our way. Out of my way. Let's try... Yeah, there we go. See, they're fine right now. And the difficulty goes up and down. Often the more optional ones are the hardest ones, but there are still some pretty difficult ones here and there.
You sure showed him.
I suppose I did.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman Drek, and we here at BTS are seeking motivated individuals to fill positions in these exciting careers. Grind boot tester, warhead assembly technician, mutant animal husbandry, robot repairman, suck cannon test dummy, and administrative assistant. So call BTS. Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS today.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure. We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
I am unsure about your logic.
Ah, you think too much. Come on, let's go.
Now we can go to the Blog Tactical Research Station. I guess I was mixed up. Maybe the suck cannon's there then. I'm trying to remember what's at the end of this pathway. I think it's a gadget of some sort, because I think this is a planet where when you're in challenge mode, because you've already collected the gadget, it will say you've collected the gadget again. Because although you lose your weapons in challenge mode, you keep most of your gadgets. I think the swing shot's one you do lose, but you keep some of them. There's a few planets who will say you got this again, which is a lot better than what some games do. See Batman Arkham City. I have full access to all the codes, so I can grab those Riddler challenges no problem, so that I can get through those locks with my whatever it was called. There's a little remote control thing. I forget what its name is. The hacking device thing. But I now need to get the Tiger security codes used by Hugo Strange in order to stop Protocol 10. I already have these codes back from the previous playthrough. I've been using them to grab the remaining Riddler trophies. So surely that means I don't need to get all these things, right? Wrong! All of a sudden you lose them. And I hate that sort of design. I mean, I get that they want you to keep going through plot, but you know, because that was part of plot. But it's stupid. It's a good thing I go for the Riddler trophies before starting New Game Plus. But that's enough about Batman. Back to Ratchet and Clank. This is a simple method. Just turn the analog stick slowly. I think we had to do this once already. In a previous planet. Was it Novalis? I don't remember. But it's overly simple to do. It's incredibly simple to do. This isn't mud, it's just dirt. You can walk on it. Or do that. Somebody's never played Crash Bandicoot to realise that that's a bad idea. And I die. Oh, we're back here again. Biggest problem with Ratchet and Clank? Lacking in the checkpoints. So, go my agents. Kill, kill. Enemies can kill your agents, but very few of them do. So, let's refill the ammo for the, let me get more agents. And we'll cut back to wherever I was. Alright. And I'm back again. So yeah, we actually have blargs here, and they're sort of shooting at you. When we've seen them again later on, then they're a bit more annoying, but these guys are pretty harmless. I say that, although it was one of them that killed me. Woo! Burn! Burn in hell! That's for killing me. You know, murder is a sin. Now you're going to burn in hell. But yeah, this place really is... I don't know why I like this planet so much. Because it looks like Novalis. I find it more interesting than Novalis. Maybe it's because it's bigger? I don't know. What on earth is going on over there? If you move the camera, it affects the graphics as well. I wonder just how far down that cliff is. At the very least, it's a nice change to see a bottomless pit that's white instead of black. Although there aren't plenty of white ones as well. This sounds more racist than it actually is. I don't remember these guys being so much of a challenge. Go, my agents! I think they do disappear after a while if there's nothing for them to attack. They are for the most part pretty smart, pretty reliable. They know what's the bottomless pit, what's not, what they can walk on. So they are pretty reliable. I love my agents. When you get the Golden Glove of Doom, your agents are massive. Doesn't really affect them in any other way, but your agents are massive. Go up here, go up here. Ratchet doesn't always like to grab a hold of ledges. Sometimes he just decides not to and just falls straight down. It's a good thing our Omni Wrench is also a boomerang. Why couldn't I just pick up those? The bolts come towards me, why can't the ammo? There we go. See, he can't get up there. He's realised he can't move on. He's done his job. And I salute him for that. Oh, these things are really kicking my ass. Here I said they're not a problem. I've already been killed by one. And I have a feeling I'm going to die again in a minute. There's no health pickups around here. Oh, there's one up there. Come on, Ratchet. I know you're injured. Your face is showing it, but come on. We shall persevere. Ah, we're feeling better now. Long jump over here. We might not have to, but it makes it easier. See again. See how big that guy was? Unfortunately, he did hit me. I think I used the wrong weapon. I want the paracetor! Really, Ratchet? You missed from that distance. We'll jump up here. Nothing up here but health and bolts. If anything, health is really what I need right now, so yay, health! I wish enemies were that easy to take out in Ratchet Clank 2. That game is a hell of a lot harder than this. I think it's a bit too hard for its own good. I haven't played that many hard games if it's not obvious. Whenever that NES classic is back in stock, I shall get one. And I shall be able to play Ghosts and Goblins. Wait, that's quite a... It's going from one extreme to the other. Actually, I'm not even sure what the hardest game I've played is. I guess it's the difference between legitimately hard and unfairly hard. I guess if we're going by a more unfair difficulty, due to screen crunch, I'd say Sonic 2 for the Game Gear. Why did that one near die in one hit? I guess the other one shot him. But he gave no hard feelings. And again, I guess the NES Classic also comes with Zelda 2, Metroid, Zelda 1. I think it's pretty difficult. Castlevania 1. Not 3, thankfully. No Mega Man 1. We have Mega Man 2, it's still difficult. So I hear. I look so forward to that thing. Anyway, are you the suck cannon or are you not the suck cannon? You are a suck cannon.
Gadgetron's suck cannon can vacuum up multiple enemies, then fire them out as high-caliber missiles. Caution, enemies
There you go.
small enough to fit inside.
It's a vacuum. You can suck up crates with it and you can suck up the small enemies with it. Just like that, and then they turn into projectiles. A more upgraded version of this thing appears in Ratchet Clank 3, where you can fire more enemies out of it. And as such, you can suck more up. I'm trying to think of an innuendo to go with this, but I'm just going to stop now before I get into trouble. But anyway, I think that just about does it for now. By the way, just like your air meter The suck cannon's bar does remain on the side of the screen. Damn you HD ports. Why not just get rid of it? Why does it need to just move to the side? Even switching weapons doesn't help. It's still there. But anyway, that about wraps it up for this part. Well, probably more like 2 parts, but that wraps it up for this session. So, next time we are going to be heading to Nebula G34, or the Blarg Tactical Research Station, or whatever it's called, where we shall be getting ourselves some grind boots and another nifty little gadget which will allow us to take control of water itself. No, not really. It sounds impressive, it's really not. We're going to get ourselves 2 nifty gadgets. And, yeah. See you guys then.